Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, well, right now I'm just kind of at home, bored, home alone, home by myself, and I'm kind of just playing with colors, inspired by my Nickelodeon t-shirt that I have on. So today's video, I'm actually kind of in the middle of doing like a full face of makeup, and I'm going to be breaking down this video of different like segments of my face, I guess you could say. The first video that I'm going to be doing, which is this video right now, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my winged liner, because I've actually gotten, throughout the past couple years, I've gotten quite a few videos to be like, Rikkie, do a tutorial on your eyeshadow. So that's what I'm doing right now. Next video after that one is going to be how I contour, because I don't know how to do like the cream or like wet contour. I do like dry contour with powder, so I'm going to show you guys my technique of how I do it. And then after that, the following video is going to be how I naturally, I guess, overline my lips, because as you can see, I don't have very big lips, but whenever I put like color on, my lips look more pouty than what they normally look like. So I'm going to be doing that as well, because I actually had a friend of mine, I did a live a little over a month ago, and she asked, do you overline your lips? And I was thinking like, I don't, but then I kind of do at the same time. So I overline them, but in a natural way. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to show that in my last video. So like I said, today's video, or this video here exactly, is going to be me doing my wing liner. So the things that I use are, and for me, this one is key. I always start out with a pencil liner, because if I go straight into just doing my liquid liner on, it looks like a 3-year-old put my eyeliner on me. I can't do it for whatever reason, so I always have to start with a pencil liner. And the pencil liner that I use is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus, and this one is in the color Black Onyx. And it's just a retractable one. It's a very smooth, very creamy sort of, I was about to say liquid liner. It's a very smooth and creamy pencil eyeliner. And the liquid liner that I use is the Revlon Color Stay liquid liner. And I personally like this one because the tip of it just works really well with me. It's not very long, and it's not a very flimsy tip either, but it's also not too short or like too stiff. For me, it's the perfect length, it's the perfect like density, it has the perfect density to it. To me, it's just like the perfect eyeliner. So I guess having said that, I will go ahead and get started, but I need to readjust my camera. 1 second. Okay, so now that my video is readjusted, and let's wait for it to stop shaking. Let me see, is this a good angle for y'all to see? I have my mirror here for me to look into, of course. All right, so I guess this is good enough. So like I said, I always start with my pencil first. So when doing so, can you hear my dogs drinking their water? Sorry. Anyway, so when doing so, I always start on the outside, and I always make the edge like a little bit thicker. And of course, I make it a little bit thinner as I come in. And I also don't do my eyeliner all the way to the very tip, like at the very corner of my eye. I stop it right about here or so, just because I realized throughout the years that when I do it all the way to the very corner of my eyes, that even though I think it happens more with the liquid liner, being that like I get it wet like with the water in your eyes and stuff, while the top liner of my eye looks all nice and pretty, it starts to get kind of like dark and cloudy, like right here, like on the bottom in the corner of my eyes, because like I said, with the water in your eyes and stuff, it kind of like, it I guess reactivates like the wetness of your liner, and so it gets all like ugly and cloudy and on the bottom. So again, I only go to right about here with my eyeliner. I don't go all the way to the corner. I kind of stop it a little early. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, is this a good angle for you guys? It is. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and like I said, get a little bit thicker on the end. I don't know why I do that. And then I bring it in. And this line here doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to go over it with the liquid liner. So even if it's like a little choppy looking, or it's a little crooked itself, no big deal. Okay, so got that side. Can I do this side like this? Oh, can I do this? Ooh, the light's not very good on this end. Let's see if this works okay or not. I like to hold my skin. I don't really like pull it all the way. I kind of just like make it to where when I put my eyeliner on, my skin's not gonna like wrinkle like underneath. Because for like girls, like when I see on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, when they go straight for the liquid eyeliner and they just draw it on, but then their skin is wrinkling, so when they're like to the end of it, you see like all the gaps and stuff. And of course you have to go back and fix it and stuff, but for whatever reason it kind of like weirds me out. I don't know, so I always have to like hold my skin and then put it on. So that's my own like little thing that I have to do. Okay, so also when it comes to, or next, when it comes to my liquid liner, again, I do things differently because I'm weird like that. I don't know why. I just can't do things like normal people do. So you know how a lot of times you see Instagrammers or YouTubers and they put their eyeliner on this way and they're kind of just like dragging their brush across their lash line? I can't do that. Like I said, again, I'm weird. So what I have to do is I put my eyeliner on up and down like this to where I'm basically kind of like drawing it on like a pencil. So again, I don't know why. That's just how I have to do it. Don't do this because apparently this is bad. Don't do what I just did. So starting out with my liquid liner, I like to come here and just retrace the line that I already did with my pencil. And again, as y'all saw, I didn't go all the way to the very corner. I stopped it right about here. And I also kind of like drag it in or like under my lash line. That way it's not a very harsh or like blunt end to it. As you can see, kind of like goes in so that it's not just like stop. So there's that. So now for the actual wing itself, again, I do things backwards. Other girls on YouTube and Instagram, they get their liner and they pull out with it. Again, I can't do that. I'm weird. So what I have to do is right about where I want my eyeliner to stop is where I start it. So having said that, and it's not exactly wherever you want your eyeliner to really end is going to be a little bit longer than where you're going to start your end. Yeah. Having said that, right about here, and I pull it in, and then I bring it down, and I fill in that little spot. And I want a better connection between the wing and that line, so I'm going to fix this a little bit. And then this looks a little fuzzy, a little. So there's the start of our wing. Now, I'm going to pull it out a little bit more. One thing also, if you've ever noticed with my eyeliner, I never do my eyeliner straight out. I like for my eyeliner to kind of go along with the bottom curve of your eye. That way, I don't know, I just feel, for me personally, I feel like it looks pretty when it kind of like just goes with the natural curve of your eye and it kind of like just keeps going out, rather than here's your eye and then your eyeliner is like this. My personal preference. I've actually never tried mine doing just straight out. I probably should. I might like it. I don't know. But this is how I do mine. So as you can see, it kind of just goes with my eye. I kind of want to fix that a little bit. Give me a second. I'm going to mess with it just a little bit more. One thing I forgot to mention is while I'm doing my eyeliner with my brush up and down this way, it does get all over your lashes, but if you just take a dry spoolie, which I've had, I don't even know where it's at. It's from like the old, is it Maybelline mascara? That's like the pink with the green top. I've had this one for I don't even know how long, for a really long time. And so I get that and I kind of just clean off my lashes and then I put my mascara on, because if I don't clean off my lashes first, it's kind of like, your lashes are obviously hard because the liner has dried on them. So while you're putting the mascara on, it kind of makes it a little bit tougher to do. So that's why I like to clean off my eyeliner off of my lashes first and then put my mascara on. But like I said, I want to fix this tiny little spot right here. So and this is my normal wing that you guys see me a lot in. Same thing, I just want to throw this out there, same thing with your eyebrows, how they say your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. I'm going to say the same thing about your eyeliner, girl, because I If I sit here and go back and forth trying to get each of my eyes absolutely perfect or identical, I will end up messing them up because, okay, well, this one's a little bit more this way, so I gotta do this one a little bit more this way. Oh, well, now this one's like that, so now I gotta fix this one. I get to a point where I'm like, you know what? It's good enough. Okay, sorry about that. My video got interrupted because David called me. He's actually out. Well, earlier he was fishing with his brother and probably his dad too, and he's at his brother's house right now. They're watching the Dallas game, so he called to see what I was doing. I was like, well, I was recording. This eye is basically the wing that y'all see me in all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye now really quick. So again, I start with the line across my lash line. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in focus. Okay, good. Okay, that's good enough for now. And again, to start the wing, at the base of my wing, I guess. Yeah, this one's kind of out a little bit more, while this one's a little bit more up. I can fix that. Let me see. And this is a process that I go through all the time. So, trying to get them just a little bit more looking the same. One small difference that I'm seeing is this side kind of swoops down a little bit too much to match for this eye, where this one kind of comes a little bit more straight out, where this one kind of like swoops up. I can fix that. Give me 1 second because I need to go grab my makeup remover wipes. Hold on. Okay, so this step I don't have to do all the time, only when it's bothering me, like right now, because I can feel like this side is a little bit more chunkier on the bottom than this side is. So, like I said, I grab a makeup remover wipe, and with the tip of my nail, I just wrap it in the wipe, and I take off just the littlest bit. See, I got just a little bit off. Still feel like I need to fix that little. You know what? This is my point where I'm like, it's good enough. But because I took off a little bit there, let me fix this just a tad bit. And I just saw I didn't put any extra product on there. I just got what was left over from me using this brush earlier, which is my concealer brush that I put under my eyes. So there's that. But this basically, like I said, is the wing that y'all see me in majority of the time. I think this one looks better than this one does. Oh well, like I said, I've gotten to a point where, like, you know what, that's good enough, because if I keep doing it, I'm just gonna end up with huge, like, thick black, like. So this is my point where I'm like, I'm good enough. So this concludes my video on how I do my wing liner. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If so, go ahead, give me a thumbs up for the video. Leave a comment down below of how you thought my method worked and if you think it'll work for you. If you went ahead and tried it, let me know if it worked for you. Also, leave comments down below of any other videos you guys would like to see, because as always, my videos are because of you guys. If you haven't already, go ahead, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget, I have a new Snapchat because my last one was deleted, which I will have it linked down below. I can't really think of anything else to say at the moment. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stick around for the next video. That will be my dry contour. Thanks guys, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.